Hi guys, Adam here, and welcome back to another video with Storyland. Today, I'm going to be showing you this miraculous ladybug, Dusu plush. Dusu is the Kwami of emotion. Okay, what I think is funny is that in the Miraculous Ladybug canon, Dusu's official pronoun is she, her. But Dusu's design looks like a male peacock. Like she has the fan-like tail feathers that male peacocks use for attracting females, and the neck of a male peacock, at least in the Indian variety, has a blue neck. And both males and females have those feathery things on the head. And female peacocks are actually called peahens. That's pretty cool. Alright, Dusu's color scheme is mainly blue with a little bit of pink in her eyes, this little spot on her head, and in her tail feathers. That's pretty cool. Alright, so, just like I did with the pollen and tricks videos, I'm going to go over all the Miraculous Ladybug seasons that Dusu appears, even if she's mentioned in them, and what she does in each season. Let's go. Alright, so, since the Peacock Miraculous is dormant in Season 1, I am not going to mention Season 1 in this video. But I am going to mention the first season where Dusu is actually relevant, and that is Season 2. Alright, in the episode Sandboy, when all the other Kwamis are trying to contact Nuru for his 3500th cycle, or his birthday, yeah, Sass briefly mentions Dusu by giving her the name Peafowl, and he says that Dusu hasn't been heard from in a long time. And in the episode Mayura, which is the second part of the Season 2 finale, Natalie first comes into contact with the Peacock Miraculous and Dusu, and transforms into the supervillain Mayura to create a butterfly senti-monster to save Gabriel / Hawkmoth / Shadowmoth / Monarch from the French superhero team. And then the Peacock Miraculous goes to Gabriel's safe after these events. And that's what Dusu does in Season 1. Not Season 1, what am I saying? Anyway, that is what Dusu does in Season 2. On to Season 3. Alright, on to Season 3. Alright, so the Peacock Miraculous is activated briefly by Natalie to become Mayura to create the Sentimonster Reflectall for the Akumatized Reflecta, which is, yeah, the Akumatized villain counterpart of Julika, by the way. Yeah, and at the end of the episode, when Hawkmoth and Mayura are defeated, Dusu expressed excitement over the events of the episode, and then she showed concern when Natalie was coughing and fell into the floor. And then Gabriel actually told Dusu that everything will be fine, but she needs peace and quiet. And in the episode Ladybug, yeah, Dusu actually sees that Natalie's condition of wielding the broken Peacock Miraculous is getting worse. Yeah. Dusu actually says that Natalie should be resting instead of using the Peacock Miraculous. And then Natalie reminded Dusu that she's going to make the ultimate Sentimonster, which is the Ladybug Sentimonster. And when Natalie said, Gabriel so desperately wants the miraculous, and I want to be the one to give it to him, And Dusu's response to that was crying and judging and saying how romantic it was. Oh, Dusu. And then Natalie transformed into Mayura to create the Sentimonster. Yep, and I think that's all Deuce's appearances in season 3. On to season 4. Oh wait, before we move on to season 4, at the end of the Ladybug episode, at the end of the episode Ladybug, the Peacock Miraculous goes dormant sadly again. All right, on to season 4. All right, on to season 4. Oh boy, this is a doozy. Yeah, this is the season where the Peacock Miraculous is used the most. Alright, anyway, on to season 4. In the first episode of season 4, which is Truth, by the way, Gabriel actually fixes the formerly broken Peacock Miraculous and makes it usable again. And when Dusu comes out of the Miraculous, she immediately, well, almost immediately notices Nuru and says, Nuru! In an excited voice and hugs him. And says that, oh wow, it was so complicated in my head, like a nightmare. Learned to fall into very bad hands. And then Nuru said, sorry, old friend, but I'm afraid the nightmare's not over yet. The nightmare that Nuru was talking about was Gabriel unifying the Butterfly and Peacock Miraculouses together to become Shadow Moth. And yeah, Dusu actually appears throughout the 4th season. and then when in the season 4 finale, in like a deal that Gabriel made with Felix, Gabriel actually renounced Dusu and gave the Peacock Miraculous to Felix in exchange for almost all the Miraculouses in the Miracle Box. Yep. Yep. Those are all Dusu's appearances in season 4. On to season 5. Alright, on to season 5. Alright, so in the episode Multiplication, Dusu was actually dormant in her Miraculous when Dusu was when the Peacock Miraculous was activated again by Felix. After Dusu actually came out of the Miraculous, Dusu actually asked where Natalie was and asked Felix if he was her new holder. And which Felix replied to, oh, I am much more than that, Dusu. In the episode Emotion, Felix uses the Peacock Miraculous to transform into the anti-hero Argos to create the Sentimonster Red Moon to protect his cousin Adrien and Kagami from their oppressive parents. And when Argos actually abandons his plan, he felt intense regret of, yep, of creating Red Moon out of so much anger. And after Argos called Red Moon his sister, he released Red Moon from existence. In the episode Pretension, yeah, when Felix as Argos returned to Paris, yeah, he actually protected Kagami from her abusive mother. And when Argos was face to face with Kagami, he detransformed back into Felix because he felt a friendship with her, a kinship with her. And then, yeah. Yeah. And then when Kagami said, "You have the miraculous of the peacock. Why don't you create a Senta monster to get us out of here?" And then Felix says, yeah, Felix does not do that, and explains if you bring a sentient being into this world, you take care of it, and don't do what Natalie or Gabriel did with the Peacock Miraculous before he did, and abuse them, control them, and then end up destroying them. And then when they are when Felix and Kagami are confronted by Ladybug, Cat Noir, and Kagami's Akumtai's mother, Felix actually Felix transforms back into Argos to escape from the ladder. And then in the episode Representation, oh boy, when Felix heard that Kagami was in London, was sent to London, Felix goes to reunite with her, and when turns out, Felix and Kagami are in love with each other, and they're thinking of a plan to defeat Monarch and Kagami's mother, Tomo. I think that's how you pronounce it. So they can love each other freely. And then, Felix transforms into Argos to create the Senta monster Once Upon a Time to tell Marinette the story of, the Agrests. So basically, Felix's father, Colt Fathom, and Emily Agrest, Adrian's mother, used the Peacock Miraculous to create Adrian and Felix. So that means Adrian and Felix are Senta monsters. So, that explains why Felix betrayed Ladybug in Strike Back and made that deal with Gabriel to give him the Miracle Box and all of the most of the Miraculouses, and he gets the Peacock Miraculous to protect his existence. Wow, that is deep. And and in the episode Recreation, after Gabriel's wish, Felix transforms into Argos to and joins Ladybug's now and to join Ladybug's now revamped to join Ladybug's revamped renewed superhero team. And that's what Dusu does in season 5. Alright, so the transformation and de-transformation words for the Peacock Miraculous, and for Dusu to turn you into a peacock themed superhero, is to transform, you just say, Dusu spread my feathers, and and to de-transform, you say, Dusu fall my feathers. What I didn't say in the season 5 section is when Kagami, Felix, and Dusu were actually looking at Marinette from afar. Dusu actually felt bad for Marinette for crying in heartbreak from separation from her boyfriend, Adrian. And Felix actually reassures Dusu that, they're going to help her realize that she is the only one to defeat Monarch. And That is wonderful. That's what Dusu said. Yeah, Dusu's voice is super adorable. Yeah. And then Felix transforms into Argos to create the Sense Monster Once Upon a Time to tell Marinette the story of the Egress and Fathoms and how Felix and Adrian are senti monsters. And apparently some people in the Miraculous Ladybug community think that Kagami is a senti monster as well. Okay, time for the rating. I rate this Miraculous Ladybug Dusu plush a 10 out of 10. I recommend anybody getting this stuffed animal if they like Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, the Peacock Miraculous, Dusu, and, well, peacocks in general. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please click the like button down below. And to subscribe, click on the picture of Lucenocetta to subscribe to this channel. Oh, one more thing. Stay loving Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, Dusu, and the Peacock Miraculous. See you later. Goodbye.